competitors will go head-to-head to use all of these TrueCut rulers to design and quilt a raw edge applique right on the Evolution Elite frame using the Unique 21X Elite. Hi, I'm Jenna, and this is Sabrina, who will demonstrate the talents our competitors are using to win the TrueCut Rules competition. The rules are simple. The first to use all of the rulers and finish their applique using ruler work will be the ultimate TrueCut quilter.
For our TrueCut challenge, we are going to be using various TrueCut rulers along with our circle cutter and our comfort cutter. Later on, we will be using our 3-piece hopping foot set when we do our applique. First, we're going to iron the fabric to get rid of any creasing and add on the iron-on adhesive to help the pieces adhere to the quilt top later. For the applique, our contestants will create an image by cutting various shapes from our TrueCut rulers, using our TrueCut comfort cutter and the precision edge that rides on the track of the ruler to make their cuts perfect every time. They may make any shape they want, so they should feel free to use the circle cutter to make only partial circles if that's what they think they'll need. Once they have all of their pieces cut, they'll need to arrange them onto their quilt top and secure them with either pins or using the glue adhesive basting. Because our competitors will be using ruler work, we've also installed the ruler base onto the machine. To get started, bring up the bobbin and set a few stitches close to the edge of the first shape that will need to be tacked down. Try to sew as close to the edge as possible. What can really help here is using a ruler and ruler foot, especially if there are a lot of straight edges. Once all of the pieces are tacked down, you can quilt over your rough edge applique to add designs and bring your project to life using whatever combination of free motion and ruler work is needed. Good luck, quilters, and may the best quilt win.
Sabrina sure is a master with the TrueCut system, and what a perfect summer design. Really makes me want to head to a secluded beach after the games. But first, let's see how Cody and Jaclyn do in the TrueCut Rules competition. We're here with Cody. What do you do here?
I'm the Director of Engineering.
And do you have any strategy going into this competition?
I just want to have a lot of fun and hopefully to win.
And do you have any words for your fellow competitor?
To not do as good.
Oh, awesome. Well, let's see how you do.
All right, here comes Cody. I'd like to point out that he really likes those thumbs up. So let's give him a lot of those during the competition.
All right, and he's off with his first shape. He's making circles there. So this is going to be a part of his raw edge applique design.
All right.
Looks like Cody's got a good handle on it. That was a nice circle.
Nice and easy to cut. No having to figure out circumference. So that's great.
All right, looks like he's using his 3x18-inch ruler here.
And these are great for strips. And those look like 2-inch strips we have going.
And let's point out, Kina, that he is using the guard that is on our rulers and the guide on the rotary cutter. They go together so that you can make a perfectly straight line.
And can we talk about that wonderful rotary cutter and the shape of it? So that just takes a lot of tension off of your wrist.
Yes, he's got perfect form here. He could do this all day.
And never get tired. Okay, so we have some squares. So we have circles, we have triangles, we have squares, and we have strips. And it looks like, oh, this is going to be an adorable applique.
This is where his engineering brain comes in.
Absolutely. He's totally got the advantage there. All right, and he's just getting rid of the release paper on that fusible web, and that's going to stick onto the background fabric, so you don't have to even worry about ironing. So I'm seeing some type of mobile vehicle.
Yes, maybe a bicycle? Is that kind of what you're thinking?
Yeah, bicycle or wagon of some sort, but I think it's a bicycle. So he's just going to fuse that down with an iron. And then now, all right, we're going to secure those raw edges by free motion quilting on the outline of that applique. And wow, he's pretty darn good.
Oh, he's brought in his rulers to make sure those edges are straight. He is an engineer. He does know all about corners.
And what's so great about the ruler, and also I see that he's using a ruler foot there, is that it helps the guide and keep the stitching straight. And now it's just going to free motion around that circle. And you want to stay as close to the edge as possible.
Looks like we've got a little bit of shaking going on there. That might cost him.
Aiden along the top side there, but I'm impressed he's got that ruler behind the needle. Sometimes that's tricky because you can't always see behind the needle.
He's definitely got a handle on those rulers.
This is someone who's definitely had some practice. He's got a nice plan in the direction of how he wants to quilt. Okay, so we have some straight line quilts.
Oh, we've got some decoration going on. Yes.
Folks, for the wheel. That is really cool. I see the vision. His comfort. I like the way he's handling that roller as well. He's not gripping too tight. If you grip too tight, that can cause tension and tire you out quickly. So they're nice. He's got control, but not too tight.
And on a side note, that manicure is perfect.
Always helps when you know your hands are going to be on camera. And he's really got good control with starting and stopping points. This is very good work.
Looks very nice. He really did pull out his strengths. He knew that he was good at this ruler work, and he's really pulling out all the stops.
I love the focus and attention to detail. Oh, wow. He's doing some grid back and forth. And those are like 1/4 inch spaces apart. That's a lot of detail. Impressive. Yeah.
Perfect. Good job.
All right, Cody, how do you think you did?
I think I could have done a little better.
Okay, and what would you change for next time?
Oh, definitely coming in with a better game plan, being a little bit more prepared, sketching it out first would, I think, go a long ways.
All right, I think you did great, and let's take a look at your scores.
Okay, let's see what the scores are. 7.25, 6.5, 6.75 for an average of 6.8.
I would have scored a little bit higher, but that just goes to show you how much has to be done.
We're back with Grace Games, and we're here with Jaclyn. Jaclyn, what do you do here at Grace Company?
I'm the director of products.
Nice. And do you have any strategy going into this competition?
It's all about making a mess and having fun.
Okay. And do you have any words for Cody?
Yeah. Go big or go home, Cody.
Well, let's go see how Jaclyn does.
I have a feeling that Jaclyn's going to go big. What about you?
Well, she said it. You heard it from her mouth. Go big or go home. Let's see. That means she has big plans in the works.
She has perfect technique on that circle. Just perfect.
I love the way she handled that with ease. Now she is, it looks like she's cutting triangles. We're moving to the triangle, so points there.
Now I'm feeling that this isn't completely in her favor. It looks like she's using the same sheets that Cody got to use. So she has to improvise here.
Absolutely. And let me tell you, when you're using scraps, sometimes you just got to make it work.
She's doing a great job. She's got a great handle on that comfort cutter. And look at her. She's cutting through multiple sheets of fabric here.
Absolutely. She's got actually a tougher job. Like you said, she has to cut around his previous cuts, and she's cutting multiple. So then there's a little more skill needed so that your roller doesn't slip over the fabric. I think she's doing a good job.
She's got great form here.
Now, one thing I will say, it looks like she has more pieces that she needs to arrange. So let's see what her designer motif is. All right, so she's going to score that release paper with a pen. And
Oh, she's using tweezers to get the sticker off.
And now we're going to arrange it, see what she's got going on here. These are some interesting shapes.
I love that she's laying it out before she starts to apply everything.
It looks like she's layering the shapes.
And there she goes with her placement. She looks very confident in this. I don't think she's worried at all.
Not at all. And I love the colors that she's using. She's got kind of a monochromatic thing happening there with the peaches, the oranges, and the yellows. Very sun and summer theme.
Oh, I think you just nailed it. I think that's a sun.
Or maybe a sunflower.
Oh, there you go. Sunflower.
And we have some leaves on that flower. So it looks like we have a sunflower and we have the stem with the leaves.
Not to mention the fact that she's very clean. She cleaned her mess up. She kept her station nice and clear.
She is doing very well. Okay, so now we're going to go in for securing down the raw edges. So it looks like she is going to use her ruler to do some straight line quilting.
Oh, she's doing some nice design work in there. Very nice. Again, nice use of the rulers.
She's moving that ruler all around that ruler. I love it. Nice little grid happening within that circle.
Oh, that was a great keeping her stitches nice and straight as she moved that ruler.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting because both of these competitors are very comfortable with this roller quilting. All right, so now she's doing some curves and free motion, filling in with some feathers. Wow.
Just beautiful.
So lots of ease going from ruler to free motion. And I gotta say, this is a really fun design.
I love it. She's got a nice handle on the sewing machine. Looks like it's nice and comfortable. She's not trying to choke it.
And what I find interesting is she did not outline quilts around the raw edges. So there's going to be a nice little great effect later. It's going to be cute.
There you go.
Very nice.
Okay, Jaclyn, how do you think you did?
I mean, I did all right. You know, there's a few curves that made me a little nervous in that free motion quilting, but I think I held my own.
Okay, and what would you change up for next time?
Ooh, practice, definitely.
Okay, well, let's see how you did. Let's take a look at the scoreboard.
All right.
All right, let's see what the judges think. 7.5, 6.75, 7.75. So that gives Jaclyn a total of 7.3, and she takes the win.
She takes the win. Well, I got to tell you, that was close. They were both very good.
They were. I really, really loved this event. This one should definitely move forward to next year.
Absolutely. I'm with you on that.